In this demo, we're going to see how I can import the data of assets using the Easy Asset interface. First of all, I'm logging with my username and password. So there is a admin username and password. So very first thing I need to do is to get the template from the download screen. So here it is. I'm gonna download the asset template and I'm saving it to my desktop and going again to the asset import screen. In the meanwhile, I'm going and entering the data in the template sheet. Here is my template sheet, and I need to feed the columns with the values, and I need to fill the values which are exactly available in my database. So for that, I can go to the master screen and have a look at all the menus and get the exact value from there and put it in the Excel sheet. So try to put all the exact values so that you don't get stuck anywhere and you get a smooth uh, import of your available assets. So this is how I have done, and I entered all the data into this Excel sheet which is meant for asset import. And right now I'm having only categories, subcategories for the future use. So try to have both of them as same, category and subcategory as same. So yeah, this is the data, and I can write the user group name. I can get it from the master screen, and this is as per my choice. I'm gonna make it. Only thing mandatory here is I must have a category for each of the asset. So this is the mandatory things. Rest all I can ignore it. I can leave it blank. And one more important thing I would like to mention here is that I can have a template of each of the asset category in this Excel sheet itself, and we have provided 20 such columns for adding uh, new new configuration and their ID. So here all my assets are of PC category, and I'm gonna create a template out of that. So at the last I have config ID 1 and config description. So for the PC category, I'm having a configuration for this particular asset as HDD is 100 GB. The second config ID is monitor, and I'm going to mention the value for this. So this is how you can map the category for each particular asset in the Excel sheet itself, so that you don't have to go in the screen and again do it once again. So this is how this is supposed to work. And for few of the config IDs and config description, I keyed in data here, and rest all I kept it as a blank. So if I don't have anything here, I can leave it blank. And apart from this, I have 10 user columns. I can add anything which is necessary to add along with any attribute that needs to be added with the asset. I can add it here. So right now I don't have anything, so I left it blank. And this is how I'm gonna create the Excel sheet with having the valid data here. I'm gonna save this and close it, and again I'm navigating back to the asset import screen. This is the asset import screen. I'm gonna locate the file, and this is the file, Excel file. We just uh, have seen that, and I'm uploading that. Here it is. I got all the records have been uploaded, and if everything is right, then the system will default the values and the drop down with the exactly matching value, and we can change it from here if required. So all the values are there. I can see how many rows I have. I had 20 rows, means I'm gonna import 20 assets right now, and this is the configuration I would like to have with each of the asset. And that's it. If I want, I can export it to the Excel using this button, and I can save the data as an Excel sheet here. So, and I can make changes, and I have to press this save changes button once I do the changes here. And so this is the change I'm making, and I can save the changes, and once I do that, I can import the assets. There is some error in import. Let's see what error I'm having in import. Okay, okay. I'm going to cancel changes and import once again. I think there is some data related error here in this, so I'm going to delete all the records and save the changes. And again, I'm going back to the Excel sheet. Okay, again, I'm going to the Excel sheet, and I'm just removing the dates here. I don't want to put the dates here right now. I'll be putting it later on. So just save this and close it. And again, I'm coming back to the import window. I'm going back to the asset screen and importing that. Here it is, and I'm importing this. So I have 20 rows inserted and 20 rows are processed. So there are no invalid rows now. This is how you perform the import of the asset.